Hello friends, how are you all? In today's video, I'm going to give you a detailed tutorial of how to use Apple Notes for note taking. So if you want to take digital notes with your Apple Pencil in your iPad, then Apple Notes is a great option because it's free of cost. You don't need to pay anything extra for it. If you bought an iPad, you can immediately start noting your. First of all, when you will open the Apple Notes app, then you will see this kind of interface. Apple Note is designed in such a way that you can divide and categorize your notes of different subjects or different courses in different folders. So, first of all, we will see how to create a folder in Apple Note, and thereafter, we will see how to create subfolders in a folder, and thereafter, we will see how to take actual notes using your Apple Pencil, or if you are using a Magic Keyboard or anything like that, then you can also type your notes inside the Apple Note app. And this also supports the features of Apple ecosystem that if you are taking some notes in your Apple Notes app on your iPad, and if you also have iPhone logged into the same Apple account, then you can see and view your notes on the iPhone or your MacBook, and vice versa. Okay, so we'll start from creating the folder. To create a folder in Apple Notes, you need to click on the icon on the left hand side upper corner of your tablet, which is here. And when you will click on this icon, you will see the folder icon with the plus sign on it. You will click on it, then this type of dialog box will open. Here, you need to enter the name of your course or the name of your subject which you are going to study. Then let me enter something like history. Okay, so I'm creating a folder with the name history, and I will click on this check mark, and this folder will get created. So here we are in the history folder. Okay, and this folder is empty because we haven't created any notes yet. And in history, I will create a subfolder. So I will click on the history folder. Then thereafter, I will click on the folder with the plus icon on the upper corner, and then I will create a subfolder in the history folder, like the European history or the American history. Okay, American Revolution. Now I will click on the create note icon, which is here. You can see it. Click on this icon, and thereafter your new note will be created. But you are seeing it in a split screen view. If you want to convert it into a full screen view, then you have to click on this icon, the two arrows, which are like this. And when you will click it, you will see your note in full screen. Now we will see each and every tool which is there in the toolbar provided by the Apple Notes app. So first of all, if you want to take handwritten notes, then you have to click on this pencil icon. You can see this. This icon is getting black and white, turning black and white when I'm clicking it. And when it is activated, it will be black in color. And when it is activated, you will see the pencil icon here. You can see this pencil icon. This pencil icon contains a lot of tools which you can use while using the Apple Notes. The tools of writing, like different type of pens, the Apple Intelligence Magic tool, and the eraser, and the scale, and things like this. So if you will click on this, you will see the different tools which are there for your disposal. The first tool is the auto selector type of thing, which is not used for taking notes. It is used for selecting the already taken notes. The second thing is the ball pen. Ball pen can be used to write anything on your tablet, on your iPad. And here, whenever you click on something for the first time, you select that tool. And when you click on that thing for the second time, you open the options of that particular tool. So when I clicked on the ball pen, I selected the ball pen. But when I click on the ball pen again, then I will see the options. So here are the options of ball pen. I can select the thickness of the ball pen, which are given here. And I can also increase or decrease the opacity of the ink of the ball pen. I usually keep the opacity on 100%. You can keep it too. So whatever you want to write, you can write on your tablet screen. And if you do not like the blank page, if you want to change the page template, then you have to click on these three dots. These three dots here, you will get some options here. And here you have to click on the lines and grids. Okay. So this dialog box gives you the freedom to choose whatever type of page template you need. Okay, so I need this template, this line and grid template, so that I can write in a straight line. I can write in a line. Okay, here my spelling is not correct. So whenever I type something incorrect, I deliberately typed this spelling, wrote this spelling incorrect. The Apple Note inbuilt feature will check for the spelling and suggest me the correct spelling. So here straight spelling is this. I will just tap on this and it will convert my handwriting to the correct spelling. So this is the inbuilt option which you can turn on or off from here. When you click on the toolbox, you see the three dot lines here. When you click on these three dots, you'll see many options. First is auto minimize. When this auto minimize option is not checked, then your toolbox of the pen will appear every time on your screen. It will not minimize and you have to see it. You cannot hide it. But if you'll click on the auto minimize option, then this toolbox will automatically hide once you start writing on the page. And there are other options too, that is the draw with finger option. If you don't have the Apple Pencil or any kind of other alternative pen, then you can write with your fingers on the Apple Note app, but this is not recommended because your iPad supports the pen, so you should use the pen to write on the screen. Third is auto refine handwriting. You can use it if your handwriting is not that good. So what iPad will do, it will automatically refine your handwriting and correct the shapes of the letters, so they look good when any third person sees. Then your handwriting will look good. Okay. And the next option, the last option, is the check handwriting spelling. So the iPad automatically checks the spelling of your handwriting. If you wrote something in a wrong spelling, then it will automatically correct it. These are the options in the toolbox. You get multiple pens like the ball pen, the fine point ball pen, the highlighter, and the eraser. You can use it to erase things on your notes. If you have Apple Pencil Pro, then you just need to squeeze the pencil to get the toolbox on your screen itself. But if you are using the alternative stylus like I am using here, because it is really cheap, so here are the tools. Now next tool is this selection tool. So selection tool is used to select any part of your text. You can select any part of your text, you can move it and wherever you like. You can increase the size of the text, and you can also strengthen the text. Like your handwriting is not that good, so it will automatically strengthen the handwriting. Okay, now the next option is the ruler option. So you get a ruler in Apple Notes. If you want to move it, you have to use two fingers, and with one finger you can move it here and there. If you want to change its orientation, then use two fingers. And with the help of the ruler, you can draw really straight lines, and you can also draw accurately measured lines. And if you will rotate it, then it will show you the angle. Like here you can see that it is showing the angle. And thereafter, the next option which you get is the pencil tool. So it writes in the design of a pencil. If you want to minimize the scale, you need to click on the scale tool again, and then the scale will disappear. So the pencil tool is nothing, it is just mimicking the design of a pencil. And you can also increase or decrease the opacity of the pencil tool. You can do it with any tool. You can increase or decrease the opacity of any tool. This is the brush tool, and it is mainly used for not for writing but for painting. Like you can paint. Next is fountain pen. Okay, you can also move the toolbar everywhere on the screen, wherever you want. This side, that side, at the bottom, at the top, wherever you want it, you can move it. Okay. And the next tool is the fountain pen tool. So fountain pen have certain type of unique design. Okay, so some people like to write with fountain pen. I personally don't like to write with fountain pen because I don't like the shape it gives to the letters and the shape of lines it provides. So I don't like that. But if you like, then you can use fountain pen too. And the next is the brush. So it is the brush, you can use it to create interesting designs. And these alternative stylus, the generic stylus, they also support tilt sensitivity. They don't support pressure sensitivity, but tilt is supported here. So if you'll write with the nose down, then it will give you a straight line. But if you will tilt it and then write, then you will get this type of tilted lines. Okay. And the next tool is this brush tool. I don't know why it is used and what is the use of this brush tool, but it is there. Now I'll see about some features of Apple Intelligence. Apple Intelligence is integrated in Apple Notes, but as far as I used it, I haven't seen any kind of useful use of the Apple Notes. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. That it is there, but it is just like a gimmick. It is of no real use. Let me write something here. I will write like a pen. Okay, so I wrote pen here. Then I will select it with the selection tool. Here is the selection tool. I will select the pen. Then if you'll click on the add to playground button, so what it does, it sends this word to the Apple Intelligence, and then Apple Intelligence creates an image of the word you have given. So I gave it the pen word, and it gave me the pen image. Okay, next thing is that with the use of Apple Intelligence, if you want to draw something like something fancy, let me tell you with the illustration, like some mountains are there. Okay, and below the mountains a sun is rising like this. Okay, this is the sun, and I created a sun. Okay, now let me let me fill it with colors, and some trees must be there. So these are the trees. Okay, this is the fancy art, piece of art created by me. And let me create something else. Okay, now I will select this and give it to the playground app, and it will ask me that describe this image, what this image is all about. And I will say nature. Okay, sunrise. And I will give it to the image playground app. Then it will create some fancy image for me like this. Okay, there are trees and the mountains and the sun is rising, and it gives me different images, so I can swipe like this on the image so to get the alternative images available. And whatever I like, I will click on this this blue icon, and then this image will be added in my notes. So here is the image which is added in my notes. Okay, this is the thing. And now we'll look at the attachment. Okay, attachment icon in the Apple Notes. This is the attachment icon. You can add things in Apple Notes by clicking this icon. So you can scan text from your book. If your book has you have physical book, okay, then put the book in front of you, then scan the book page with the iPad camera. Then iPad will extract text from the physical book, extract the digital text from the physical book. So this is extremely helpful if you want to copy paste from your books or any other notes. You can also scan documents. If you have any document, you can scan it and save in your Apple Notes. And you can also take photos or videos with your iPad camera. Or if you already have photos or videos in your Photos app, then you can also upload them to the Apple Notes. And here is the option of image playground. Here you can describe anything, and that will create the image. So it is not that useful. I don't know what is the use of creating these useless images, and how you will put these images in your notes, I don't know. But this is there, so I am telling you about this. And other options are available, which are record audio. If you want to record any audio, you can start recording audio, then your audio will be recorded. And when you finish recording, you click on the pause button, then done. Then your recording will be added to your Apple Notes. But the bad thing about Apple Notes is that whenever you add something to Apple Notes, it creates a different section for that particular thing. You can see these lines, these yellow lines, the thin yellow lines. So you cannot write in this section. This section is just for the recording. Okay, and if you are using Samsung Notes, then you can add the recording and can also write alongside it. So Samsung Notes gives more flexibility than the Apple Notes. Other thing is that if you want to add any kind of file, attached file, you will click on the attached file. And if you'll add any PDF to iPad, then this thing really sucks. Because if you'll add a PDF to any other app or Samsung Notes, if you are adding a PDF to Samsung Notes, then that PDF will open in Samsung Notes app itself, and it will work naturally as you write in the Samsung Note app. You can write on that PDF too. But in Apple Notes, it creates another section for externally added files. You can see these lines. You cannot write in these lines. Okay, if you want to write on the PDF, you have to zoom in, then you can write on the PDF. So it creates a lot of limitations. I don't like these kind of limitation. I like freedom. and Apple Notes is not giving me the freedom to edit or annotate PDF in the similar way as Samsung Notes and other apps are providing me. So please, Apple, update this thing. This sucks. And there is also one more option. This is the writing tools. If you take a lot of type notes, type notes, like you are typing with your keyboard, you are not writing with your pen, then you can use this tool. This is not a useful tool if you are taking all your notes with your hand, with your handwriting. Then it cannot proofread or rewrite or recompose your written text. But if you have taken the text, if you have recorded the text in typed form, then it can proofread for you, it can rewrite for you. I will show you an example. Whenever you click on Samsung Note app with your finger, then this keyboard will open. Okay, and now with the keyboard you can write anything. Let me Samsung Notes, this Apple Notes have a lot of bugs, and these needed to be okay. Let me write. Let me write the thing. So I deliberately wrote this incorrect. Let me write the thing. Now I will proofread it with the Apple Intelligence, and let us see whether it corrects my sentence or not. I don't know what is happening here. Apple Notes is really bad compared to other apps. Now, okay, I will click on the writing tools and proofread it, and let us see what it does. Let me write the thing. So it created something. It missing punctuation. The punctuation should be inserted here. Okay, so it use original punctuation. So it added a full stop in front of thing. So it proofread it like this. I don't know what is this. Why this text is going up and down? I don't know. What the what the hell is Apple doing? I don't know. Let me open a new text. Okay, where? Why this is happening? I don't know. Okay, now you can see. Can you see it? Whenever I'm writing something, the screen is automatically going up and down. Why? Why it's not stable? Apple Notes is really bad. Okay. So let me write something. I wrote something, then I will double click on it, select it. Then, with the help of the text editing toolbox, I can increase the size of the thing which I wrote, title, heading, subheading. I can make it bold or not bold, or I can change the font to italic, underline it, strike through it, or I can also add the bullet points, different shapes of bullet points. I can move it to the right hand side, or I can move it to the left hand side. I can change the colors too, but I don't know why Apple just gave us one, two, three, four, five, six, five colors. Only five colors. Why, Apple? Why are you not letting us to choose any color from the color spectrum? Why these meaningless limitations are being imposed on us? I don't know. What is Apple is going to do? I don't know. So this is all about Apple Notes. You don't get a lot of features here. Apple Intelligence is just a gimmick. It is of no real use if you are not taking notes, type notes. If you are not taking type notes, if you are taking only handwritten notes, then Apple Notes is of no use for you. And if you are taking the type notes, then you can use the Apple Notes feature. And the next video which I will make it about the Samsung Notes, because Samsung Notes has a lot of good features compared to the Apple Notes. So I will suggest you to use Good Notes or Notability or this type of apps, or use a Samsung tablet and use Samsung Notes in that, because that provides really good writing experience, because the Samsung S Pen tip is also smooth. And when you write on the Samsung tab with the S Pen, then you will feel like you're writing on a real pen and paper. But here, with this plastic tip on the hard glass, we don't feel anything. We don't feel anything. So this is all about Apple Notes. Hope you like the video, and like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you much for watching the video. See you in the next video. Bye bye.